and I want you guys to take away a couple key components of why I think you should be investing in real estate right now and where you should not be investing in real estate right now, okay? What's going on? Hayden Crabtree here, author of Skip the Flip. I'm coming to you today to answer some real estate questions I've been seeing on the internet. Been getting a lot of questions from people, and we're just going to dive right in. So this right here is the question. The question is, should I wait for the housing bubble to burst before I start becoming a real estate investor? So this is a great question. This is a super common question right now. A lot of people want to know what's going to happen in the housing market. A lot of people want to know, should I be actively buying houses? Should I be trying to get involved in real estate? Is now the time, or should I sit on the sidelines and wait to see what's actually going to happen? And I want to explain my answer here, and I want you guys to take away a couple key components of why I think you should be investing in real estate right now and where you should not be investing in real estate right now, okay? So just because we're at an all-time high in the market, just because housing prices, real estate prices are at an all-time high, it doesn't mean that you should not be investing. Just because prices are high doesn't mean you need to stay out of the market. Now, it is common advice that whenever prices are high and everyone's buying, everyone's greedy, you should stay out of the market. When prices are low and there's blood in the streets, you should be getting into the market. That is good advice, generally speaking. However, here's the thing about real estate. A lot of people want to talk about the housing market, about the real estate market, and want to talk about it, across the entire nation, and want to say house prices everywhere and all times high. But here's the thing about real estate, guys, that I need you to understand. Real estate is not a national market. We can look at national average, but what does that have to do with anything? I'm sitting here in Atlanta, Georgia. What does the California real estate market have to do with housing prices in Atlanta, Georgia? What do North Dakota land prices have to do with Miami condo prices? The answer is they don't have anything to do with each other. So whenever we're looking at national averages, those are liars. A lot of people want to use those as economic indicators, and maybe as a whole, that's something that we could look at, generally activity speaking. However, whenever we're real estate investing, we always want to be looking for a couple of key components. One, we want to make sure that we have fundamentals inside the real estate deal. Whenever I say that, I mean that we don't want to be investing in a project that is not cash flow positive, that we're not buying at what we believe to be under market value and with good long-term debt. If we have those components, if we're buying for cash flow, if we're buying with long-term debt, and we're buying in good fundamental markets, then we really can't go wrong. And here's an example, right? If we want to look at oil prices, whenever oil prices drop, who gets crushed? Well, guess what? People who are on, say, industrial manufacturing in Illinois, okay, those people aren't impacted nearly as much as people in Houston, Texas, whenever oil prices drop. So we have to think about, the market that we're investing is this susceptible to one industry, okay? So if we're in a fundamental market with a broad, diverse job industry, then we're going to be a lot more likely to be able to invest, even when the market's high. When it's down, we're going to be feeling good about that. That's going to drive the customers in that real estate base, in terms of who's going to be buying homes, who's going to be renting homes, who's going to be renting properties out. The answer is people with jobs, okay? So whenever we're investing, we don't want to look at, hey, what are the jobs doing across the entire U.S.? We want to look at what are the jobs doing in this specific market, okay? So whenever we're investing, again, fundamentals of the market, not fundamentals of the nation. What's that sub-market, right? Not even, so if I'm in Dallas, let's use this for an example. I can't even look at the Dallas market. I need to look at, hey, what is the Frisco market? I don't need to look at big. I don't need to look at Texas. I don't need to look at Dallas. I need to look at, hey, what is in Frisco? What is in North Frisco? What is in East Frisco? I need to be really honing down and looking at those super sub-markets. So while real estate prices may be high in terms of national average, okay, here's the thing. If we're in a great market, if we do our market research and we're buying fundamentally good deals, ones that have cash flow, and we're buying them and we're not overpaying them, we're buying underneath what the value is, which is extremely possible, okay, that's just a marketing game. That is extremely possible. If we're in that, then yes, it doesn't matter if we're at the all-time highest prices ever, okay, as long as we're buying those great deals. So if you're thinking about getting started in real estate investing and you're like, I don't know about it, prices are too high, I've heard you don't want to get in when prices are high, don't let that stop you from taking action, okay? There's nothing wrong with sitting on the sidelines, but be sitting on the sidelines looking for opportunities. If you're not looking for opportunities and you're sitting on your hands, you're going wrong, okay? Those deals, they're not going to come and find you. Even when the market's down, you have to go look for those deals. Sure, there are more of them, but there are deals even in hot markets, okay? So yes, wait for the right deal. Wait for the fundamental deal in the good markets. but don't be, don't make an excuse to say the market's too high, I'm not going to take any action. So that's my 2 cents to this question right here. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.